Alright, quick note before we begin. Most of my information comes from a book called The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare by Giles Milton. This whole subject and the whole organization is rather controversial, but I thought the person deserved note anyway for his contributions to modern day society. Alright. 1941, Great Britain, London, Whitehall. In a room under the center of the Allied war machine sat some of the most powerful men in Great Britain. At the head of the table was Winston Churchill, the bulldog himself. At his side was Lord Seaborne, then Minister of the Ministry of Economic Warfare. At the other side was the Joint Chiefs of Staff. But among such powerful men who shaped the future of Europe and the world, the second most important man, right behind Winston Churchill, was a Scotsman sitting on the other side of the table wearing a kilt, and his name was Colin Gubbins. Colin Gubbins was many things. Born in Japan, grew up in Scotland on the island of Mull. He was the quintessential Scotsman, long beard and all. A brigadier general and a ladies' man, a talent to which he would use to later recruit actresses to join his outfit of merry men. He was a below average student, coming in 56 out of 70 in his class at the Royal Military Academy at Woolwich. He wasn't good at traditional military tactics, no, for his true talent lied with his keen mind for unconventional warfare, for which he learned from fighting against the IRA in Northern Ireland, from against the Rajas in British India, from fighting the Nazis in Norway, to where he led Gubbins' ghost companies. This was put by most people a groundbreaking achievement, because in conventional asymmetrical warfare, this was the first time a major country would use guerrilla warfare against another industrialized country. Colin Gubbins led some of the most daring operations. No, he planned to a T some of the most daring operations during the entire war. He planned Operation Arthropod, which saw the assassination of Heinrich Reinhard, who was a man who was beyond despicable. He saw the operation against the St. Nazareth shipyards in Bordeaux, France, a place that nobody could crack and they thought was uncrackable. But in cracking it, and it cost quite a few men their lives, he was able to keep in entire fleets of German warships, most of all was the Tripiaz, the other battleship that Hitler had under his belt. He dropped forces into Greece, to which, down to a T, he was able to conduct a mission to blow up supply lines, which stalled Ronald's campaign for North Africa long enough for General Montgomery to get his footing in and punch out of the hole. He was a man who in many ways contributes to the fact that we breathe democratic air today. And without him, I don't feel like we would have the same things. He contributed to quite a lot of other things, but the important thing you know is that his mission and the precedents that he set from these missions allows us to be who we are today.